Hello everybody and welcome to Tech Uploaded. I am Chris and today I have a very exciting announcement. First off, I need to turn down my volume on my computer. You know what? I'm gonna leave it because this video is just me kind of talking to you casually, winging it a little bit, but it's also very important to me. So if you've been following the channel, even though it's been dormant for, about a year or so, then you probably saw my video from last week when I made the announcement that I was going to be stopping Tech Uploaded and moving to focusing on my other YouTube channel that's unrelated to technology for the most part. And that video served its purpose. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read any of the comments because I can imagine that a lot of them were fairly unsavory. Given the nature of that video. And I've since pulled it. It served its purpose. I got the people over to the channel that would be interested in that channel, so that's all done. But what came of that video that was completely unexpected was just so much support. Just an outpouring of support from people reaching out to me, wanting me to bring back Tech Uploaded. And I had no idea that the community was so behind this channel. I really did not. I know I'd been receiving messages and things, but for whatever reason, that video really sparked it. So, I was getting notifications that people were messaging me on Facebook. I received a ton of emails. I was receiving just messages all over the place from people saying, please bring back Tech Uploaded. I'm really gonna miss the channel. It helped me a lot. I decided to log back into my Tech Uploaded email. I was blown away by how many people had reached out and sent me, messages and comments and things like that. And I honestly had no idea. So to get a little bit more personal without sharing too much, I stopped doing Tech Uploaded because of personal and professional reasons. And it just became something that wasn't feasible for me to do anymore. And then those issues went away. So I started doing another YouTube channel. And I never really entertained the thought of bringing Tech Uploaded back because I really didn't know that the community would still be behind it. And quite frankly, I was being lazy because Tech Uploaded's a lot of work. The other channel that I do, it's still work, but it's not nearly as complicated as running Tech Uploaded. There's a lot that goes into doing the Tech Uploaded channel. Each one of those videos, depending on how in-depth it is, can go an entire day just to plan and record, and then another day to edit, upload, and all that stuff. So I was just plain being lazy, and I didn't really think that many people cared anymore. And I did get a little bit discouraged near the end because, haters gonna hate. And especially on a tech channel, it's just the way that it is. You're gonna have people that just don't like you. The NVIDIA versus, AMD people, Intel versus AMD people, criticism over the way that you did your build or the parts that you picked. That's just the nature of the beast. And I started letting that get to me, and that's stupid because the only people that matter are those of you who reached out and said, I miss you, you've helped me a lot, I want you to come back. And, I kind of reevaluated the time that I have available now and kind of my plan for the next 6 months and what I want to do, because I'm kind of free to do whatever I want to do right now. And I've never been in a position like that in my life, really, since I graduated college. And even then, I kind of, in college, I had already planned what I was going to be doing by the time I was halfway through my senior year. I had a job lined up, and I've never had this opportunity to really just jump into something and really spend some time having fun and exploring new possibilities and doing that kind of thing. So why I wouldn't take this time to really dive back into Tech Uploaded and see what I can make with this channel, with all the great support I have from you, would just it would be a waste of my time not to do it. Quite frankly, it would just be me being lazy. And it kind of started to grow, and the thought started to grow in my mind after I posted the last video saying I wasn't going to do Tech Uploaded anymore. And then I started receiving these messages, and as I was getting those messages, the idea of bringing the channel back was kind of in the back of my mind, and then it was in the front of my mind, and then I really started thinking about it. Then I started planning, and then I actually started reaching back out to my old vendor contacts to see if I could make this a viable thing again. And I decided that what I'm gonna do is bring the channel back in, probably 3 weeks to a month, because I need to get that ball rolling again, start getting things in, obtain the parts that I need for one of the first videos I'm going to do, which I've decided is going to be an X99 Broadwell E-build. It's time. I'm going to use a lot of the components from this system to overhaul my home theater PC, and I decided I want to move over to Broadwell E, and I've been talking about doing X99 for a long time. I've had countless people ask me to do an X99 build, and I just never did it. So now is the time. I'm going to dive in. I'm going to do it. I'm seeing how much support I can get behind this this project, because you know, I have to be budget-minded right now. So that's one of the key factors in keeping the channel moving forward. Is I do have to keep that in mind. So basically all of those things need to fall into place. But you know, I'm going to cover other random stuff too. Any products that I get in, I'm going to review those. I want to talk about. It's been about 1.5 years or so since I cut the cord. You know, go through that, what I've been doing, dealing with Windows 10 and the fact that you know, you no longer have Media Center. Probably set up. Maybe I'll do a Plex server and do that as well. I don't know. I've got 2 computers sitting here that you know, are not the most powerful things in the world, but they're from the budget gaming build. I can use those. I'm gonna have a 1230 V3 Xeon that I can drop in that Intel 3258 Anniversary Edition, you know, motherboard, because it will support it, and boost that computer's performance up significantly. So lots of different options open to me right now, and that's cool. And I'm excited, to be part of this. I've got stuff stuck to my hand. I'm excited to be part of this with all of you. And basically, all of this rambling is me saying Tech Uploaded is coming back. So please stay subscribed to the channel. I did lose about 200 and some subscribers after the last video, and it was downvoted pretty heavily. And that's understandable. I get it. And you know, I actually appreciate you guys coming at that video the way that you did, because it just showed me how much, you know, a lot of you really support this channel and support me, and you have no idea how much that means to me. It means so much to me to know that you know, you guys really stand behind this channel and care about me to the point of you know, really wanting me to come back and to bring it back, and you have no idea how much I'm almost getting choked up, how much that means to me. So yeah, lost 200 subscribers, gained about 100 on the other channel, but the other channel is one I can easily run while I'm doing Tech Uploaded. So I really am excited to get back into it again, and really put my heart and soul into it now that I have this great opportunity to be able to do that. So wanted to make that announcement, wanted to encourage everybody to stick around, spread the word, you know, do what you can. You know, all of my social media accounts are still the same. I do apologize if you've sent me an email. When I went into my Tech Uploaded email, it was like around 2,000 messages that were in there. I couldn't get through all of them. I went back a couple of months, and then at some point I just kind of had to pull the plug and just delete the rest of them. So if you sent me a question, I apologize if I haven't responded. If you've sent me on something on Facebook, I apologize if I haven't responded. I really have just let the channel go, and that's not cool. I apologize for that. So anyway, now that it's back, if you have something that you want to send me, you can do so by going to the Facebook page, which is just Facebook and then Tech Uploaded. You know the drill on that one. And then I am on Twitter as Tech Uploaded as well. Oh, and then of course, if you want to send me an email, you can do that at techuploaded@gmail.com. That's always an option for you. And the Instagram thing, Bob, that's I've been having some success with that on my other channel. I really need to get more into that on the Tech Uploaded side. So I'm not. You can probably figure out what it is. I'm not going to plug it right now until I kind of get it cleaned up, decide what I'm going to do with it. But yeah. Anyway, so there's how you can follow me, and then of course, obviously, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment here, or shoot me an email, or go to the Facebook page, all that good stuff. Really excited to be bringing the channel back. Really just can't express enough how thankful I am to everybody for kind of snapping me out of my funk and making me realize that this is my passion, this is what I love, this is what all of you love, this is what you're here for. And it's time to bring it back. It's time to do it. It's time for season 2 of Tech Uploaded, if you will. So, as always, don't be a stranger. Check back soon.